Welcome to Studio 66.6, and there are three things in this world that I absolutely hate. They are stupid people, women who talk too much, and, oops. Okay, moving on. What do you call a man who uses his power and influence to sexually harass and assault pretty much any woman who gets within hand's reach of him? Well, you call him Herman Cain, of course, because that's his name. What else would you call him? Oh, and here's a piece of free advice. If women are coming out of the woodwork to accuse you of sexual harassment / assault, maybe you should not refer to the former House Speaker as Princess Nancy. People already know you have no respect for women. No need to shove it down their throat. By the way, to paraphrase Herman Cain's wife, I totally respect women. Just putting that out there, because my girlfriend has questions. I feel like much of my time these days is spent ripping on Herman Cain. So maybe I should spend some time ripping on Rick Perry instead. Like Mr. Cain, there is a whole lot to work with. Off the top of my head, I can think of three things wrong with this man. 1, he's dumb. 2, he's not very smart. And 3, oh boy. Oops. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, then you don't own a television. For those who have not been under a rock, you no doubt have heard about the GOP primary debate this past week and the heroic effort of Rick Perry to hand the nomination over to Mitt Romney. After pronouncing that he would get rid of 3 government agencies once in the White House, Perry went on to name 2 of them, and then for 53 seconds he hemmed and hawed before admitting he could not remember the third with a hilarious oops. That wasn't all for Rick Perry. Did you catch his much talked about New Hampshire dance / speech? If you did, but are not sure, trust me when I say you would remember it. He claims that's just how he talks, but anyone who's ever been on painkillers would beg to differ. He did get a standing ovation for making love to a maple syrup bottle, and that has to make any man feel good about himself. Truth be told, he talks better high than he does sober. Much better. Now, it might be nice to have a president who loves to party. He still can't be any dumber than Bush, no matter how many dead brain cells he carries around. Would it surprise you to learn Rick Perry had back surgery this year? His spokesman claimed in September that he was no longer on painkillers. But when people spend their days chasing the dragon, lying to your publicist doesn't seem like that much of a big deal. Fortunately for Rick Perry, he has sunk so low in the polls that he couldn't punt a baby 30 yards mid-speech. Actually, he could punt a baby 30 yards mid-speech, and he couldn't lose more than 2 percentage points. That's just how bad it's gotten. And finally, I have to give an honorable mention in the trifecta of stupidity to Texas Republican lawmaker Larry Taylor, who, while speaking on the House floor, he urged an insurance association to help policyholders and not, quote, Jew them down. Yes, Jew them down. He then immediately said that he probably shouldn't have used that term. No kidding. But it was obvious that anti-Semitism came out of his mouth quite easily. That's all for now from Studio 66.6. Peace.